Sennacherib invades Judah. Isaiah, chapter 36. New English Translation. In the 14th year of King Hezekiah's reign, King Sennacherib of Assyria marched up against all the fortified cities of Judah and captured them. The king of Assyria sent his chief advisor from Lachish to King Hezekiah in Jerusalem, along with a large army. The chief advisor stood at the conduit of the upper pool, which is located on the road to the field where they wash and dry cloth.
Isaiah 36. Bible in Basic English. Sennacherib invades Judah. And it came about in the 14th year of King Hezekiah that Sennacherib, king of Assyria, came up against all the walled towns of Judah and took them. And the king of Assyria sent the Rabshakeh,
His chief advisor,
from Lachish to Jerusalem to King Hezekiah with a strong force. And he took up his position by the stream of the higher pool, by the highway of the washermen's, and there came out to him Eliakim,
son of Hilkiah, the palace supervisor, accompanied by Shebna the scribe and Joah son of Asaph, the secretary, went out to meet him.
And he took up his position by the stream of the higher pool, by the highway of the washermen's. And there came out to him Eliakim, the son of Hilkiah, who was over the house, and Shebna the scribe, and Joah, the son of Asaph, the recorder. And the Rabshakeh said to them, Say now to Hezekiah, These are the words of the great king, the king of Assyria.
The chief advisor said to them, Tell Hezekiah, This is what the great king, the king of Assyria, says. What is your source of confidence? Your claim to have a strategy and military strength is just empty talk. In whom are you trusting, that you would dare to rebel against me?
And the Rabshakeh said to them, Say now to Hezekiah, These are the words of the great king, the king of Assyria. In what are you placing your hope? You say you have a design and strength for war, but these are only words. Now to whom are you looking for support, that you have gone against my authority?
In whom are you trusting, that you would dare to rebel against me? Look, you must be trusting in Egypt, that splintered reed staff. If someone leans on it for support, it punctures his hand and wounds him. That is what Pharaoh king of Egypt does to all who trust in him.
See, you are basing your hope on that broken rod of Egypt, which will go into a man's hand if he makes use of it for support. For so is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all who put their faith in him. And if you say to me, Our hope is in the Lord our God, is it not he whose high places and altars Hezekiah has taken away?
Perhaps you will tell me, We are trusting in the Lord our God. But Hezekiah is the one who eliminated his high places and altars, and then told the people of Judah and Jerusalem, You must worship at this altar.
And if you say to me, Our hope is in the Lord our God, is it not he whose high places and altars Hezekiah has taken away, saying to Judah and Jerusalem that worship may only be given before this altar? And now, take a chance with my master.
Now make a deal with my master the king of Assyria. And I will give you 2,000 horses, provided you can find enough riders for them. Certainly you will not refuse one of my master's minor officials and trust in Egypt for chariots and horsemen. Furthermore, it was by the command of the Lord that I marched up against this land to destroy it.
And now, take a chance with my master, the king of Assyria, and I will give you 2,000 horses, if you are able to put horsemen on them. How then may you put to shame the least of my master's servants? And you have put your hope in Egypt for war carriages and horsemen. And have I now come to send destruction on this land without the Lord's authority? It was the Lord himself who said to me, Go up against this land and make it waste.
Furthermore, it was by the command of the Lord that I marched up against this land to destroy it. The Lord told me, March up against this land and destroy it. Eliakim, Shebna, and Joah said to the chief advisor, Speak to your servants in Aramaic, for we understand it. Don't speak with us in the Judahite dialect in the hearing of the people who are on the wall.
Then Eliakim and Shebna and Joah said to the Rabshakeh, Please make use of the Aramean language in talking to your servants, for we are used to it, and do not make use of the Jews' language in the hearing of the people on the wall.
But the chief advisor said, My master did not send me to speak these words only to your master and to you. His message is also for the men who sit on the wall, for they will eat their own excrement and drink their own urine along with you.
But the Rabshakeh said, Is it to your master or to you that my master has sent me to say these words? Has he not sent me to the men seated on the wall? For they are the people who will be short of food with you when the town is shut in. Then the Rabshakeh got up and said with a loud voice in the Jews' language, Give ear to the words of the great king, the king of Assyria.
The chief advisor then stood there and called out loudly in the Judahite dialect, Listen to the message of the great king, the king of Assyria. This is what the king says. Don't let Hezekiah mislead you, for he is not able to rescue you. Don't let Hezekiah talk you into trusting in the Lord by saying, The Lord will certainly rescue us.
Give ear to the words of the great king, the king of Assyria. This is what the king says. Do not be tricked by Hezekiah, for there is no salvation for you in him. And do not let Hezekiah make you put your faith in the Lord, saying, The Lord will certainly keep us safe, and this town will not be given into the hands of the king of Assyria.
Don't listen to Hezekiah, for this is what the king of Assyria says. Send me a token of your submission and surrender to me. Then each of you may eat from his own vine and fig tree and drink water from his own cistern.
Do not give ear to Hezekiah, for this is what the king of Assyria says. Make peace with me, and come out to me, and everyone will be free to take the fruit of his vine and of his fig tree, and the water of his spring. Will I come and take you away to a land like yours, a land of grain and wine, a land of bread and vine gardens? Give no attention to Hezekiah when he says to you, The Lord will keep us safe.
For this is what the king of Assyria says, Send me a token of your submission and surrender to me. Then each of you may eat from his own vine and fig tree and drink water from his own cistern, until I come and take you to a land just like your own, a land of grain and new wine, a land of bread and vineyards. Hezekiah is misleading you when he says, The Lord will rescue us. Has any of the gods of the nations rescued his land from the power of the king of Assyria? Where are the gods of Hamath and Arpad? Where are the gods of Sepharvaim?
Has any one of the gods of the nations kept his land from falling into the hands of the king of Assyria? Where are the gods of Hamath and of Arpad? Where are the gods of Sepharvaim? Where are the gods of Samaria? And have they kept Samaria out of my hand? Who among all the gods of these countries have kept their country from falling into my hand?
Indeed, did any gods rescue Samaria from my power? Who among all the gods of these lands have rescued their lands from my power? So how can the Lord rescue Jerusalem from my power?
Who among all the gods of these countries have kept their country from falling into my hand? To give cause for the thought that the Lord will keep Jerusalem from falling into my hand. But they kept quiet and gave him no answer.
They were silent and did not respond, for the king had ordered, Don't respond to him. Eliakim son of Hilkiah, the palace supervisor, accompanied by Shebna the scribe and Joah son of Asaph, the secretary, went to Hezekiah, with their clothes torn in grief, and reported to him what the chief advisor had said.
Who among all the gods of these countries have kept their country from falling into my hand, to give cause for the thought that the Lord will keep Jerusalem from falling into my hand? But they kept quiet and gave him no answer, for the king's order was, Give him no answer. Then Eliakim, the son of Hilkiah, who was over the house, and Shebna the scribe, and Joah, the son of Asaph, the recorder, came to Hezekiah with their clothing parted as a sign of grief, and gave him an account of what the Rabshakeh had said.